やエイリアンめまだまだ食らえよしいただきまただ来い
Greetings, salutations, and other big words. My name's Ethan. My handle is Wrangler. Welcome to Frequency Studios, weekly wing at number 179 here on Rumble, YouTube, and the X Twitter. Oh, I still have the title from last week's in here, the sentient weapons / artifacts. Oops, I'll fix that in a little bit. So here we are doing it again. No topic selected for tonight. It could go any which way. But starting off with us tonight, in that big box right there, Mr. Frederick Dimon.
I'm stuck in the box. Help me out. Help me get out.
What's in the box?
We got the wavelength here in the box is what we got. Commission for you, my friend Wrangler. This is your spaceship from your story with the girls and everything going through. Well, it's kind of a space plane because it can land in atmosphere. We've learned this from our numerous discussions.
Yeah,
previously.
If you want to compare, a good size comparison, I guess, would be if anybody watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., think of the Zephyr, the ship they flew around on. It's about that size.
Yep.
Nice. And we're about to get into the details now. The main shape is pretty down. All the kind of contour of it, and I've already started doing some lines in the details. Adding shadow a little bit, and there's going to be like the windshield has got this complicated structure as well. So that's what we're diving into tonight on the visual end of things.
Yeah. Now you mentioned the structure of the windshield.
Yep. So let me zoom in and enhance.
Zoom and enhance.
We've got.
I see.
At least it doesn't sound like a dot matrix printer.
I've got a different MP3 for my printer. Those were the best sounds. I miss those so much. Like on the printer that had like dots on the side that you could like rip off. Did you get those?
Oh yeah, it like it was turned.
Oh yeah,
yeah, with the gears.
And it had the pale green and white stripes,
and it would go.
Yeah. Use that paper for art projects.
Dude, that's how I learned to draw. That's why I know how to draw, is my dad used to steal, dot matrix print paper from the job. I'm sure that was all arranged.
Same. Well, it was printed on the green and white side, and then so they didn't use the other side, which was all blank.
Yeah, we just had thin white, which the thinness of it actually made it almost tracing paper. It was easy to work from a previous drawing you did. You made mistakes. Back then I used to make mistakes. And you could just put another one on top and keep the essence of what you had, but fix the things that you wanted to improve.
Yeah, and also joining us tonight, Mr. Raven Nevermore.
Hey, today was a mess. I'm just glad Monday is almost over.
Oh, you think today was a mess? Well, wait till we get this show started. You're going to see a mess. So, Frederick, with the window panes there,
yes,
are they probably going to be lighter, thinner lines compared to the others? Or
yes, I'm going to whip out the thinnest of. I've got like a 003, which is this is.
Oh, please don't stick that in my arm.
Yeah, it's just blurry.
Yeah, the lines are not going to be blurry. I promise. Like this is the tiniest one I got, so we're going to be doing something very subtle, because the width of the line actually gives weight and mass to the different parts. So when you want to have something transparent like the glass panes, it kind of helps to have thinner lines. Same with the smaller details and panels.
I should probably throw some tunes on in the background here.
Some Looney Tunes?
I know I abuse this one a lot, but we're going with Galactic Canopy. There we go.
Ah, yes, I remember.
Good.
I do like this one. I mean, that's why I put it in here. But all right, and I've been playing a little bit of Metroid Dread, although I'm not doing anything all that. You know, I've beaten the game over and over. I'm just going around doing a cleanup run for 100%. Not trying to do it in any amount of specific time or anything. Just whipping around, finding all the hidden stuff.
Yeah, that's fun for when it's a game you really like. It's fun to be a completionist with that stuff.
Yeah, I've done it all up to hard mode. I have not done dread mode, and I don't think I'm going to. Dread mode is you can't take a hit at all or you die. You have to go through the whole thing.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
almost like speed running. That's you gotta master the game at that
I
point.
can do a speed run, but I'm not that good. My speed runs are in no way record breaking. But let me expand my own screen so I can actually see this. Okay, I'm at 66% items for this particular map. All right. Here's a we can see that white glowing square on the map that kind of phases in and out. That means there's an item down there. And I have some rooms here I haven't explored yet. And actually, it looks like, yeah, that's going to go somewhere too. Where am I? I'm up here. So I'm going to head down there and check it out.
You're at 66% items, so that means you've got about a third left to find.
Well, that's on this particular map. I'm over here in the red one on the right. Let's see. All right, Berenia, I only got 41%. Dairon, 100%. Berenia, 100%. Danubia, 100%. Gavaran, 40. Elun, 25. Artaria, 55. Yeah, so I'm going to clean up the rest of Kataris and then go hit one of the others and start cleaning them out. What is my best way to get down there? Okay. Roll in, roll in, roll in. So what have you guys been up to? How was your week?
I went and got my passport today. Well, I mean, at least I ordered it. I'm going to get it in the mail. And I'm going to be able to cross the border and go to the United States later this year.
When you become the 51st state, you're not going to need that anymore, are you?
Well, I'm going to need it if I go outside the United States.
Why would you want to do that?
You're right. Well, you know, I've visited Europe a couple of times. I went down to Germany. I went to France. I saw someone's underpants. No, wait, that's something else. I've even went down to El Salvador a couple of years ago. It's fun to visit other countries. Reminds you why you're well off where you live. But yeah, it's fun to make new connections. People, you learn a lot. Is that lava?
Yeah, but I have the earlier I could not go in here without taking damage. Now I can because I got the suit upgrade for it.
Yeah, that's the beauty of coming back later.
Yep. And then after that, I got I also got the gravity suit, which means I can move underwater in the lava as if, because earlier trying to walk through there, you're slowed way down. Now you can just go through there like it's normal space. Oh, wait a second here. That's acquired. Thought there might be something else there, but maybe not. All right. Yeah, so anything interesting happened in the world of pop culture over the last week?
Pop culture. Let me think. Well, on the Commandos, we watched the new Spider-Man trailer, so there is a new Spider-Man trailer.
Yep. Now you guys were kind of mixed on that, right? Some loved it, some didn't, not so much.
Yeah, the movie looks like it's going to be fun. Like, no big red flags. There's stuff I'm not too thrilled with, like the casting of some of the characters. Zendaya again. I'm like, okay, does she have to be in every movie?
Yes.
Yes.
Clearly. And but the rest looks interesting. Good choice of villains. I like the casting for the Punisher in Revenge. Like, I think he's a good actor for the role. Others prefer some other actors, but
pulling it off quite right, do you think? Because there's some discussion on whether, I mean, he's good, but is he right? Is he portraying Frank Castle properly? Like, there's a lot of him like constantly caught in his feelings, and I know that's part of what happened with him, but later he eventually like just becomes this cold, calculating, I'm there to punish him, and that's it. The mission. He's all about the mission, and that's it. Not either sitting there continuing to wallow. Oh, and also a lot of times when he's in the fight, he kind of turns into Wolverine. He's like, "Aah!" Where the Punisher, he acts more like a machine almost,
yeah, well, he's military. Yeah, he's got the training.
I'm not saying I don't enjoy his take on the Punisher, but I just think there's some aspects where they need to refine.
Yeah, and some of that is in the writing too. Like, the actor can only go so far. He's working with the material they put in front of him. Yeah, but he could have done worse with him. Peter Parker, I'm okay with him. Like, I've seen him in the Far From Home movie, and I thought he was good. It was fun seeing all the actors, to be honest. So I'm down with Tom Holland playing Spider-Man. Some people have complained about the costume. He doesn't look all that ripped.
I have no problem with the costume.
Yeah, it's fine. I thought other movies did a worse job with the costume. This one was actually close to the original design. So I'm liking it. I wish they did a little bit of CGI with, I'm saying this thinking they don't, maybe they do, but I wish they did a little bit of Deadpool with his eyes. Like, allowed the CGI people to animate his eyes with expressiveness.
I thought they were doing that now.
I mean, they do it for Deadpool. They might do it for some other stuff, but I haven't really seen it in the Spider-Man trailer, so I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh, you know what it is? They were doing that with with his Stark Tech suits. Because the shutters around the eyes allowed him to express, but now he's stuck making his own homemade suits. So maybe we're not going to see as much of that right now.
Right, and I don't personally. I don't really need a technological explanation for why the eyes move, but I guess
I get it.
Some people might.
It just you'd prefer it to be there, regardless of.
Why is his eyes moving? Well, it's a comic book movie. He's expressing through the artist's, lines and stuff.
Yeah, fair enough. I was just coming up with why they were before and they're not now, and I think that's probably the reason.
Yeah, I mean, some viewers really need to just have the scientific reason for it too. It has to make sense in the world and all that stuff. That's important too.
Yeah, I mean, there is some. I think there should be some leeway with certain things.
Well, Deadpool does it well because partly it's a satire movie almost. It definitely feels that way, And so I think reality is a lot looser in Deadpool, to say the least.
Yeah. Well, with Deadpool, they could get away with almost anything.
Yeah. And Spider-Man is their flagship franchise character that everybody knows, and their mother. It's like, I don't think there's anyone left on the planet who doesn't know who Spider-Man is.
Spider-Man does whatever a spider pig does.
We got Supergirl also had its first opening weekend, right?
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
And I think the actress is repeating Snow White's success.
Yeah, I wish she'd stop doing that and just do the movie.
Yeah, and people have been, dude. I have some Twitter clips if you want me to pull them up, but people have been doing her dirty, man.
Yeah, and you know, I understand the complaints they're making, especially with some of the things she said. But and maybe because I'm not as familiar with the character, it's not bothering. I think it looks kind of interesting.
All right.
Go ahead, pull them Twitter.
Yeah, I'm
Twitter
pulling
clips
up. I've got it now. Let me just share. Okay, here we go.
Went too far.
Can you guys see her? You see it?
Yep.
Okay. Now, I feel bad for the actress, I'm going to say, because this is really mean, but it's also really funny. So enjoy.
Yep. Been seeing a lot of her in various different places.
That's it. That's
And it
the clip.
repeats.
I've got another one.
Have you seen the one where... Yes, the fire. The guy in the fire.
Yeah, hold on. Let me... All right. You seeing it, Wrangler?
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
I saw this one just a minute ago.
And I have one final one. This one here. Hold on. Let me...
What the hell?
And while we're at it, I stumbled on this one too.
Oh, brother.
This is too much. There you go.
Predator remake.
Ocha. I mean, yowzers.
It's the remake we'd all be happy they did, I think. It's a love story now.
Yeah, I've heard some people saying that they think Millie Alcock, right? Millie Alcock. They've been dunking on her looks, and I don't understand why. I think she's really pretty.
There's been a couple of shots in the movie, in the trailers, that are not like super flattering. I do think she's pretty, but people have been, we're living in the culture that people freeze frame everything now. So
Yeah.
you get one or two frames that are not flattering, and then people are running with that.
Well, I think part of it is the whole. It's like the bottom of the barrel with her, and she's wearing sweatpants and whatever else because she don't need no man or whatever the story is. I have no clue. It's like the drunk version of Thor, but they're focusing all on that, and I guess, or at least from my understanding of the story.
Yeah, I don't even know what the story is.
But yeah, I could see them like not wearing makeup or something, being down on her luck or something, and just looking absolutely awful. But I think she's been kind of doing things dirty too, because I don't know if you've heard some of the more recent interviews, and it's like, can't they just be quiet and like?
Yeah, that's the part she needs to stop. Oh, this isn't for Christian dads. It's like, who do you think your audience is? Mostly dudes, and in the biggest belief system in this country is Christianity. Who do you think is going to come see your movie? Why are you telling them that it's not for them? You're just kind of cutting your own throat on that.
Yep.
Well, they don't know they're doing it because they're in the bubble, right? They're not in contact with the real world. So they think that real people are like extreme right-wing people that you're supposed to be attacking or whatever. So they got a warped vision of what the world is sometimes. So yeah, it's not good. It doesn't help. I don't think she's on Snow White levels. I mean, the actress for Snow White, she stepped in it and put her foot in her mouth and then choked on it.
Then she gnawed on it up to the ankle.
It was really
and then
bad.
up to the knee.
So
yeah,
and a lot of YouTubers are making money on clicks and on talking about the stuff that's wrong with films. So that plays a little bit into the hyping of that, exaggerating the flaws or what have you.
Boom.
Did you see the price of the Steam Deck, Raven?
I heard something about it going up or something.
Well, it wasn't announced yet. Like, did I say the Steam Deck? I meant the Steam Machine. I might have misspoke. So they announced the price of the actual machine that's coming out. And it's a little bit... They say they're not undercutting the price, but they're not making profit on it either. So it's going to come out at $1,049 for the 512 gig.
Sounds like the Xbox is going away.
That's all?
That's no controller. So it's going to be out of control.
Oh, wow.
So you got to add another 160, 180 for the controller.
Oh, geez.
Because it's or is it just $100? I forget. But you got to add extra for it. And if you want, because, dude, who's going to 512 gig? Yeah. If I got 2 tera, I'm going to use up 2 tera. So I'm probably going to get 2. I don't know if I'm going to get this machine, though. It's, I could probably get something cheaper.
Yeah, or definitely better. I think the age of the console may be coming to an end.
Maybe, yeah. Which is
I
kind of sad. But...
It would have come to an end faster if the Steam machine was decently priced, because it's still about twice the PS5.
Well, the Xbox is going away.
Yeah,
they're gutting the companies making the games.
Yeah, so it's gonna be big, and PS5 doesn't have much exclusives either.
Yep.
So the only console left is Nintendo.
Oh, this...
and I think Nintendo's been destroying their gamers' expectations. Because what is her name? The NPC, the background NPC or whatever her channel is.
I love her channel.
Yeah.
Not aware of that one.
She's one that Asmongold found and blew up her channel. She had a couple viewers, and then suddenly Asmongold watched her, and now she's got a million or something. Yeah. But she was talking about she used to absolutely love the Nintendo stuff, and now she's not sure she's ever going to buy Nintendo stuff ever again.
So I actually liked her channel before it was cool.
I hadn't heard of her, so I enjoy the content that she comes up with. I just didn't know about it.
She's pretty good with just being common sense based.
Yep.
Ah, crap.
Common sense, you say?
Which I know is no longer very common.
Yeah.
All right, am I gonna hit this shine spark or not? This is getting annoying.
What, is it just random or something?
No, I have to hit the controller buttons just right to pull off what I'm trying to do. And I get a little dyslexic on the buttons here. There we go. Boom. Got it.
Oh. Wow. I thought you were trying for the other room. I was like...
Yeah, I love the look of Gavaran, but the thing is, a lot of this is when you go through, you kind of block yourself off from other areas, and so running back through here isn't as much fun. However, I would like to point out, once I find the right thing here, come on, computer cooperate. I would like to point out that somebody says boom.
Gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology. Better, stronger, faster.
What's up, Herman P. Hunter? Good to see you, man.
Hey, Herman.
What is up? I'm just going to wait for him to respond.
We're just going to sit here completely quiet until he says something else.
Waiting, Herman.
Yeah, how's the book coming along, man? What's the ETA on that?
Yeah, this is a pretty area.
Oh yeah, I love this area as far as appearance.
Yeah,
But running through here in
gorgeous.
the after game isn't as much fun because a lot of it got you go through part of it and you move stuff out of the way, but it blocks you off from going back. So sometimes you see something, you got to make this long trek around the map to get it from the other side, and you got to go in a big loop.
I would totally play this if I had more time and a Nintendo.
But this is definitely, I'd say, probably my favorite area as far as appearance goes. And when you first enter the area, you come up in this elevator, and you have it's almost like some kind of weird deer in the background. When you step out of the elevator, they go running off into the foliage. It's really cool. But when you first come in, you come in through here, and then when you get up to above, you yank that box over to get past it, but it drops in where it is now. So it blocks you from going. So you got to go around in big loops through the map to get to things. Pain in the butt.
Herman says...
Oh,
we got the same idea at the same time.
Go
I'll
for
let
it.
you do it. Oh, okay. Let me bring it up here. I'm waiting for one more beta reader to send feedback before going to editing. Oh, that's
nice.
That's close.
He's a little ahead of me. Mine just went out to beta readers. And I'm not done. The developmental editor is not done yet either. So there's going to be some stuff that's still going to change. But the beta readers are starting to have at it now.
I'm going to call mine Epsilon readers. It sounds cooler.
Echelon.
I'm going to call mine epileptic readers.
Oh no.
What's with Herman's half lung?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he mentioned it. You're back home now? Yeah, he mentioned what it was. I forgot exactly what set that off. He's got a few things he's dealing with at once. He's trying to, it's like he's collecting medical issues like Pokemon. He's got to catch them all.
Yeah.
All right, that one has not been acquired yet. I'm going to go acquire it. Yeah, if I had to deal with half of Herman's issues, I don't think I could survive it. The dude's like indestructible.
Well, he has the technology. Or we do. Damn, he is going into more detail here. He says, they found cancer in my left lung. Sorry to hear that, man.
Oh, man.
Had half my lung removed. Dude, that sounds rough. This is literally half lung.
Now, now that the infected lung tissue's been removed, are you starting to have an easier time breathing, or because I think you eventually adapt and it starts to feel normal after a while? I don't know how close you are to that. I mean, it just happened, like, I think last week, so I wouldn't expect him to be, out running marathons or anything quite yet. If he is, then he's even more indestructible than I thought.
He's more machine than man now. Thus far, there is no indication of spread. Well, that's good. Had it rough enough up to here. Give him a breather.
And dude, you at this rate, you're going to be like Wolverine, just like start regenerating. Herman's not allowed to die. He still has too many books left to write. Where is it? Below me. Okay. Wait. Can I get there from here? No, I can't. Dang it. See, this is what I'm talking about. Parts blocked off where you got to make a long trek to get at it from the other side because you can't go certain ways anymore. That is the bummer about this area. I still say it is the best looking area, but it's obnoxious to run through when you're doing a cleanup. There you go.
Herman chimes in and says, it'll be a while before this all feels normal. The left side of my chest and abdomen is now almost completely numb.
Ooh. That's no bueno.
Is it from the medication, from the, what do they call it? Analgesia? That's French. The drugs. I hope you recover quickly. Okay, I got the estimates for the Supergirl film.
Yeah.
They thought it was going to be like 55 million plus, and it turns out it's 39 to 45.
Oof. All this propaganda.
And I'll admit, I'm actually still kind of interested in going to see it. Which is probably not the most common. It's not the most common sentiment among us. I know, but
Well,
I don't know why. It looks like something I want to see, and I can't even tell you why.
Yeah, I'm down to see this movie. I'm not like anxious or anything, but like I'd be down to watch it. Curious to see what's in it. But like Supergirl's never been like a super popular character. Like people have never gotten out in droves for like Supergirl comics or even the show wasn't all that hot from what I heard. I didn't follow it, but you tell me.
Oh, the more recent one?
Oh, the CW show or whatever?
I've never watched any Supergirl show. That's how much I care about Supergirl.
Yeah, I watched it because it was something to watch that was more interesting than the other stuff that was on.
And she was easy on the eyes, let's be honest.
Yeah, but that's about the only reason why.
Yeah.
From what I understand, I never saw the show myself, but I knew one dude who watched it all the time. He absolutely loved the show. He was kind of enamored with her.
Yeah, it wasn't necessarily all that great. It wasn't necessarily all that bad. It just probably just more interesting than whatever else was on, at least for me. It was more when they started doing the multiverse stuff or whatever, and they started doing the overlapping things where it got confusing because I'd have to go back and watch a series to find out what in the world was going on in the other series to find out what they were even talking about in the episode. And you know, if you were watching all of the different series, it kind of made sense because it kind of like if you go back and watch Star Trek: The Next Generation, whenever you get towards the end where Deep Space Nine starts showing up.
Yeah.
And you got to watch like episodes from both series in order to understand the full picture of what's going on.
That's crossovers. They used to do that with comics too.
And they did that with like Supergirl and a couple of the other DC ones. And initially it was kind of cool and fun because I was paying attention to all of them. And then like I missed a season or something of all of them because I actually found something more interesting to watch. And then I came back to it and I was like, what's going on? I have no clue what they're talking about. Then I had to go look up which series I had to watch next. And then once I watched that one, I then had to look up which series to watch after that or just to get the continuation. Because it was like Supergirl, Green Arrow, The Flash, and some other ones. You know, if it's two of them, okay, that easily followed. But whenever you have like 4 or 5 different series that you got to watch in order to understand the whole picture, it's like, do I really want to watch all of the rest of this other series just to find out what happened in this one episode?
Dude, imagine like if you're following comics and you got to buy every issue. It's like that's what they did in the 90s with all these crossovers from one series to the other, and you'd be across 6 or 7 series sometimes. Like there was a Ghost Rider crossovers. I think they were setting off like half a dozen books at the same time, and you had to buy all the from all series. But I mean, I'm sure it boosted their sales, but because you want to get the whole story.
I think I about broke Royce's brain trying to describe what the problem was at work today.
Well, why is that?
So I've figured out a better description of what's going on. So we use AWS for a couple of things, and the version of one of our infrastructure things is they're no longer going to support it. Basically, they're going to turn it off. Because we've been paying like extra each month for them to just support it, and now they've reached a point where they're no longer going to support it. They're just going to turn it off. So now we have to upgrade. and it's at the point now where we can't do an incremental upgrade. We have to do basically shut down the old and start up a whole new one. So it's kind of like you've got house version 1, and you've got all the wiring, plumbing, everything else in it, but you have to, they're getting ready to just completely collapse house 1, so you have to build house version 2, get all the plumbing, electrical, everything else set up, working correctly while house version 1 is still running.
Yeah.
And then once you've got all of house version 2 running and working correctly, then you can go and shut house version 1 down, and then now you're just doing everything on house version 2. And that's kind of what we're dealing with. But we've reached our environment right before production, and last week we got it all set up, got everything done Thursday. Our offshore was going to QA it over the weekend and stuff because we were all out for Juneteenth. And
What?
yeah, so I don't know why, but I'm like, okay, an extra day off, fine, great. So you know what happens when you have an extra day off, when you're trying to cram all this stuff together and get it done before
You lose momentum.
Yeah. Well, not only do you lose momentum, but things tend to blow up and collapse and other things. And so this morning we were left cleaning up the mess and then trying to figure out if we were still good to go or not. And part of the problem was that the lower environments for like testing, QA, and such only have one URL. Well, this environment right before production has a similarly structured non-production URL, but then it also has a quote-unquote production version of the URL that our third party uses for, you know, our customers and stuff. If they want to be able to test something before moving their stuff into production, they can use it that way, or if they want to test out some new features or something, they can do it there. And the contractor who set up the DNS swap didn't realize that there were 2 domains for it, and so had only swapped over the non-prod that matched all the lower environments and had swapped over the normal one that our third-party people use. And so when they were
I
trying
like the
to
sound
test
of that third-party people. It sounds like a good jovial bunch of people.
well, I don't want to give too much away from our customers. So when they tried to utilize stuff in their testing this morning, they were getting all kinds of errors and stuff. And then we also discovered that in all of this swapping things over, they used an old version of the code that didn't have certain things, and so a whole bunch of stuff failed, and it was a complete mess. And I had to go and run a bunch of manual stuff that should have just automatically run over the weekend. But that basically ate up the entire day, as well as meetings on no-go or go as to whether we're actually doing stuff in production tonight.
Oh no.
And, well, luckily the stuff in production tonight is just like getting the initial house set up. It's not actually doing all the wiring and the plumbing and everything set up. It's just getting the outer stuff set up in order to make sure we can start adding stuff to it once we need to tomorrow night. And so it's like the pre-setup, because we'll have another go, no-go tomorrow night for the full thing in production.
Gotcha.
But people were confused this afternoon, and they're like, it sounds like we're not ready to go for the go, no-go tonight. And they're like, no, we've got one last small tiny things, which is this part of the step that we need to do before we can actually finish tonight. So we're a go for tonight. We're just not yet a go for tomorrow night, because we got to figure out if the stuff tonight works.
Yeah, you can't put the cart before the horse.
Yeah.
Go up there, okay.
Boom! That blew up everything on the screen.
Yeah. Ba-boom.
Big bada boom.
Trying to remember how to get back over there. Oh, yeah. Okay.
I remember a book called From Here and Back Again.
A Hobbit Holiday.
Yep.
There it is. That's what I was trying to remember. Ba-boom.
I'm going to send this to Wrangler, and it's going to be, you put the fuel trap on the wrong side.
Is there anything I need up here? No. Okay.
Wasn't that something you needed up above?
Yeah, but I can't get there from here.
Oh. Oh, because of the block that dropped down?
Yeah. See these blocks?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you could fall down through them, they reform, and you can't go back up through them. They're kind of like a one-way check valve. Oops.
Well,
that
that's
was
not
dumb.
nice.
Let me try that again. All right. There we go. Got it.
Oh, okay. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12. And 100% for Elon. All right. I can get out of here now.
I thought you were talking about Elon.
Nope, Elon.
I was like, Elon pays Wrangler to create a fake character account and level him up while he's working on Tesla.
I saw a meme the other day. It said, if you drive a Tesla and somebody steals it, is it now an Edison?
Oh yeah. That's a deep dive.
Yeah. Elon Musk?
I mean, Elon's also on the record saying he prefers Edison to Tesla. In an
He's
interview.
a good, shrewd businessman.
Well, you got to remember that he didn't name the company, right? He didn't start Tesla. He bought it.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, he bought it from a couple of guys who were starting.
Oh, yeah. Like they were still in the garage
battery-
or something?
Say again?
I think they were still building it out of their garage or something.
Well, I don't know what stage they were at, but yeah, they were working on a battery-powered car at the time. I mean, Tesla's so much more now with its sports models, and it's got actually I think they started with the sports models, but with the Cybertruck and the self-driving and self-parking and all that, they didn't have all that to start with, obviously. But I think at the forefront it was a battery-powered car.
Now,
Company.
here's something I don't fully understand. You go into a parking garage. I understand why, like, you'll see some parking spaces that are specifically for electric vehicles because they have like a charging station there or whatever. What I don't get is why do some of these parking garages, they have spaces specifically for hybrid vehicles, hybrid vehicle parking only. What utility does that serve?
That's virtue signaling utility.
100, 100.
Yeah, I don't know.
100, 100, 100.
I know some of the garages I've been to have.
You go to a lot of garages.
No, but
Parking garages.
like the last time I was in a parking garage, one of the things that I saw was the smaller spaces were like compacts only.
Yeah, I get that. They got
Yeah,
like
that makes
slightly
sense.
smaller spaces. I don't
Yeah.
understand the purpose of hybrid vehicle parking only.
Yeah,
Like what does that do for anybody really? Other than
And-
say only if you have this kind of vehicle can you park here. The parking space is the exact same size as all the others. And a lot of hybrid vehicles aren't really all that different size wise. Oh, I can't get out of here. Crap.
You need to be
Yeah.
in a hybrid car, handicapped while you're pregnant to sit to squat this spot.
Yeah, my only guess on that is like if they actually had some real reason for it, might be the possibility that it's like on a slope or something, and so like the transfer from brakes or something to the charging or something. I don't know.
I wonder if that's there just because it's like back from 20 years ago when it was thought these were better for the environment and they're trying to encourage people to go that way. Now the whole hybrid thing doesn't really matter.
Yeah, my parents have a hybrid and they actually like it. I think it's been the first non-Volkswagen van that they've had that they've actually liked.
Since I'm in this area, where is it? There we go. Take one of the aquatic Metroid songs. This is a gorgeous area too, this underwater area.
Yeah. Now, do all those dots floating around that you keep capturing, do those give you something special?
It refills your health or ammo or whatever. Whoop.
Oh, okay, now I see. You shot the thing and they turned into green.
Yeah, they're X-parasites, but Samus, due to her Metroid DNA, can absorb them and restore her health. Let's see. One time I was poking around. I did some serious sequence breaking to the point where I didn't even know where I was anymore. And I somehow ended up in this room down here without the gravity suit. And since I was hampered by the movement of the water, I actually kind of soft locked myself. I couldn't get out.
Oh no.
Yeah, I had to go back to the last save point. It's like going around in a big aquarium. Boom! I thought there was something. Yeah, okay, I get a shine spark through that.
That's why I stopped playing Red Dead Redemption. I got stuck in a soft lock. On the Steam Deck, if you didn't use the right version of Proton or whatever, there was a point in the story that you would be in a shack and grab a gun, and it's kind of a mission story, so you can't not do it to progress the story. And your game would soft lock. Like you just were standing in place and all you could do was turn around. You couldn't walk forward or jump out of place. You were locked in. The solution seems to be to reinstall the game in a different way, but
Oh wow, that's not fun.
no, I uninstalled it and moved on to some other game. I'll eventually come back to it. It's a fun game. Like it's a beautiful game, but or if I get like a new gaming system, that might be a good opportunity to install it on there. One of the things I dislike the most about playing on the Steam Deck is the small screen. A lot of times you can't read the text, especially with my old eyes. Like, so if you got small text that's supposed to be on a big, computer screen, a monitor, and if they write it small on the monitor, well, on the Steam Deck screen, you can't even read what it says. So a lot of the instructions you miss, you kind of have to guess what you're supposed to do, which, half the time works out. But sometimes you're like, what button was I supposed to press? Gotta try them all. Luckily, I was a gamer from the 80s, so we didn't have instructions back then.
Yeah.
We had manuals.
You figured it out, or you went and did something else.
Yeah, one of the things I dislike from some of the newer games is the conversation selections, and it gives you a couple words as idea of what it's going to say, and I select the thing and it says something completely not what I was expecting it to say.
Oh, with the dialogue options?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
It's like, you could have just told me that this was going to be the sarcasm response that nobody was going to take very well. I just would not have selected it.
I think they're playing with you a little bit.
Yeah, I ended up finding a mod that actually gave me the exact text that was going to be said.
Oh, that's
and,
good.
And fixed it that way.
That says a lot when people go out and make mods that actually say what you're going to say.
Yeah. I think that was Fallout 4.
Oh, I've never played that one.
I haven't finished that one, and I don't think I ever will. It's going to be another Bethesda game I never finish because I love playing the game and the town building portion of stuff, and then also a lot of the mods that come with it, and a bunch of the side quests that come from various different mods. But the story itself, I will go around and complete a mission from one faction and then go complete a mission from the next faction. And I don't like any of the factions. I don't want any of them to win. If I could, I would just constantly... My end game would be playing all of the factions against themselves so I can keep control.
Well, I mean, Fallout New Vegas was kind of all about that.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, exactly the same thing.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I know what I need to find here.
Happiness?
No, that's not an option.
The meaning of life?
Okay.
42.
Speed booster. And... No. Gotta take off from right there. All right.
Give me a minute. I gotta step away for a quick minute. I'll be right back.
There you go.
I'm at 88. What am I missing from this place? Ah, missile tank right there. And there's something up in this spot here. Before I go all the way up there, I'm going to see what I might be missing from... I don't think I'm missing anything. I'll just double check that first. Let's see.
Herman had to relocate to his office.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in here. All right, up I go. Did I ever? Yeah, I did grab that energy tank. All right. Did I ever grab this over here? Yes, I did. All right, so I need that. Oh, I know where I need to go. Actually, I think it's over here. Boom. There we go. There's that, and I need that. I think that's the last item, that missile tank there.
We went from what, 88% to 94%?
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Math. I got some juiced back up with some health there. Actually, I can just go up here, yeah. There we go. Boom. All right, where does that put me? 100%. Woohoo!
Nice.
All right. Oh, of course, all the teleportals are way down there. Okay. Back down I go. Can I get back down from here, or do I have to? Oh, yeah, I gotta.
And I am back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back.
Let me put a tape over
Welcome
my-
back, Cotter.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
He got 100%. Now he's going back.
What is 100% not? What is it enough for you, Wrangler?
Well, I still have to get 100% in Artaria, and then the game's 100%.
Yeah.
Because I got 100 on all the other maps, so I got to go back to
get
where
it.
it all began, Artaria.
I'm a little bit that way with Hitman. Like I went back and started doing everything I could, one map at a time. But there's so many things to do. The Berlin map is pretty cool. Pretty
I want to
crazy.
get through this wall. Boom. All right. Yeah, I'll just start with that teleportal.
Wow, that's beautiful.
See, Herman says I had to use my breathing exerciser, and the couch was not the place to do that.
Oh dear.
I don't even know what the breathing exerciser would be like. I have no idea what they use for that. Oh, is that thing you got to blow into it, and like there's this little
Ball
there's
that
like
goes
this
up?
little spinner thing that
Yeah.
goes up a plastic tube, and you got to try and hold it in a particular spot.
Yeah, my brother had those when he had asthma.
All right, I'm at 55% in here. Let's see. Oh, there's a tank right there to grab. Doo-doo-doo-doo. All right,
So he's just going
one
to give
over
you
here.
3%.
What's that? What
Looks
was that,
like
Raven?
each of them is giving you 3%.
Oh. This might take a couple minutes.
Yeah, it looks like 14 more. Wow, that's a lot.
There's an unused door. I'll go check that out. Okay. Aha! I know where to go.
My brain was just not working this weekend, and I figured it's allergies.
Oh, I thought it was Juneteenth.
You know, I never even heard of Juneteenth until a couple years ago.
Yeah, well, I don't think anybody had, because it's. Well, let's see. Who was it? Was it Obama who signed it into being or something?
I've heard people talking about like they used to do such and such for Juneteenth when they were a kid. I'm like, never heard about this until just a few years ago. What's going on here?
So
Was it more of a subculture, and now it's been put in a national?
no, something that some people celebrated down here in Texas. And I think they actually have the. See, I'm trying to remember. It's the dates that somebody showed up in Texas to start enforcing it because the Democrats didn't want to give up their slaves. And
Funny
technically,
how all that works, huh?
yeah, technically the Emancipation Proclamation set them free, but technically the next president could have shown up and undone it. And it wasn't until like 6 months later or something, I think, that Congress actually passed the 13th. Is it the 13th Amendment? But it's like somewhere between those two dates is when this guy showed up in Texas and started enforcing it. And so I saw another video, or I think it was Black Conservative Perspectives video, who played a video of somebody else talking about it. And he says, yeah, we don't celebrate Juneteenth because you went through all the reasons why. And it's like, they celebrate it whenever Congress actually passed the law or passed the amendment. But yeah, it was just.
So it's been around for a while, but just in small pockets around the country.
Well, it was just in Texas because it was a thing specific to Texas and Texas history. And because once the Democrats lost the Civil War, a lot of them moved to Texas and took their slaves with them. And they kind of had a bulwark, and others ended up going to Mexico. Yeah, it wasn't until somebody showed up and started enforcing the law that they had to actually give them up. I guess in many cases the slaves didn't know that they had been set free, and so that until this guy showed up and started telling them.
What are you guys still working for? It reminds me of those kamikaze soldiers from Japan or Vietnam or whatever. And no one told them the war was over, and they'd find them like 4 years after the war.
Yeah, there was an island fortress where the army had been out of contact with Japan for like a couple of years or something, and they just found out that they were there. I think they were just decided to newly settle the island or something, and the Japanese wouldn't believe them.
All right, then up and around I go. Oh, crap.
Well, at least you open that back up again, so you don't have to go around anymore.
You know what I'm going to do after this commission?
What?
I am going to start page 1 of Retell number 2.
Oh, nice.
Gonna get started on the second comic.
That's awesome.
And I've got another commission by Billy Bawb, but it's not something I can show on stream. So I'm going to jump straight to page 1. Either tomorrow or next week. Somewhere in between.
I saw it. Go ahead.
Well, Frederick, when you're able to start accepting a few more commissions, let me know.
Yeah, no, I could take another commission anytime. I'll be doing them in like parallel, as I often do. I always have 2 to 3 drawings going most of the time.
Looks like I don't have anything to pull out of there. I'm at 75%. Oh, there's one over here.
You need to do better, Wrangler.
Oh, I'm going to do all sorts of better.
You need to get 110%.
And something down there. Oh, and there's something hidden over here. All right. Yeah, okay. Oh, crap. All right. Round and around we go. Got that. I need that. Got that. Looks there's like a hidden thing over here somewhere. Let me see. Oh, guess not. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. There's something there. Oh, I remember what that is. I think it's one of those weird things where, yeah, there's something there, but there's nothing in it. Yeah, I think this is just an empty room. I really don't know what the... I think they may have been planning to put something in here and they just never got to it. Because I just busted open this room, but there's nothing in here.
Surprise, surprise.
I can use it for a run and start for the speed booster, though.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. You can't get fooled again.
$89. All right, where did I need to go? So I think there's only one item left I need to grab. That's acquired.
Nope,
That's
it's I
acquired.
think it's 3% per.
Oh, 3%? I thought you said like 14% or
So-
something.
Is this area like the art studio of the game? Is that why it's called Art Area?
Yes. Okay, maybe 2 items. Here's a missile tank I didn't grab yet.
I think it was 14. Yeah, 14 items were left.
Oh, okay. Never argue with a guy who knows how to count.
I just used a calculator.
Dude, you're a geek of counting. You were doing Count Dracula earlier. Count. One secret item.
Ah. Oh, no, I was just looking. Okay, they're up here. And
Yes, my eyes are up here.
yes, this way. Oh, I can do that. Yeah, I forgot about that. There we go. Ah, all right, fine. Yeah, why not? Light it up.
It's really
Is that a
beautiful.
game save?
It's a beautiful game to look at.
Yeah, Mercury Steam did a fantastic job on this. A lot of little subtleties in it too. It's pretty neat. I mean, for example, you walk up to the wall and you push into the wall. It shows her actually pressing the wall, and then
Yes.
bad spot to see it.
They added that to James Bond too, like when you walk in next to a a wall, from furniture, or like a fence or whatever, he'll put his hand out.
Yeah.
Like you can
See?
feel the weight of the environment, the presence of it.
Yeah. And it's a lot of little subtleties that really add up to make a world more tangible.
Yeah, it increases the immersion, right? It's easier to suspend disbelief and just get lost in it.
Oh, I think I just realized what I have to do for this. For that second to last item. Or maybe the last item. Okay, they've got that right there. Double check something here. Okay. That's simple. This, I think, if I'm remembering correctly, the last one is a bit of a speed booster shine spark stunt. That's a pain in the butt.
What now?
I just gotta get to it. I can't go through that way.
I've got a quick question for you, Wrangler,
Yeah, what's up?
about the finish on the wavelength. So is the wavelength like a pristine condition, coming out of the shop, new type of vessel, or does it have like dents and bumps and wear and tear here and there?
It's pretty much in good shape. Gus likes to keep it. Gus likes to keep that thing in good shape.
Alrighty then.
So it hasn't been banged up as of yet. There'll be times where it gets a little banged up, but
We could always come back and update the drawing. Make it new to start with.
okay. The last item, yeah, 93%. This is the last item. It's an energy tank, and I have to shine spark. I have to start up the speed booster, store the charge, and shine spark up this. Problem is, in order for me to do that, I can only get that charged up before all these stupid little obstacles. Here's where I have to charge it from.
Oh boy.
Oops. It's like I have just enough time to do it, but I have to be perfect.
So when you get better at these games, Wrangler, do you start like speed running them and stuff?
I kind of do speed run this one. I don't use any glitches. My time is about 2 hours and 14 minutes is my best time. Got it. Okay. I thought it was going to take me more
Nice.
tries than that. Okay, there is one more.
One more.
Somewhere. I thought that would be it. All right, I got to figure out where this last item is.
I think this next one should be the last one.
Yeah. All right. First off, any white squares pulsating on this? I don't see any. All right. Acquired. Oh, I see where. Okay. There's a teleportal blue. I am I am way up here. I'm going to drop down this teleportal and click. Okay, I know where to go.
I am now up to 61% of the way through Legend of Shalar.
Oh, yeah? I'm at 70%.
Yeah, I've been.
I want to finish that off this week and then get into Record of the Paladins.
Oh yeah, I was hoping I could get some writing done this weekend, and my brain was just not in it. And then I was trying to play a computer game, and then I realized the reason why my brain isn't into anything is I have a migraine.
Yeah, that's no bueno.
So I later on, after I finally got rid of the migraine, I still couldn't think about anything. Nothing was clear. So I just ended up starting reading it again.
Yeah, I'm like at the point where it's like, all right, I need to finish this book now. I'm in too deep, you know. But then scheduling happens. Go figure.
Yeah.
You know, oh wait, yes, I can get through. There we go.
Yeah, I'm hoping that should be it.
100%. All right. Let's double check the map. Artaria 100. Cataris 100. Berenia 100. Dairon 100. Berenia 100. Elun 100. Gavaran 100. Anubia 100. And Interash, well, there's no items to collect there. All right, let's go kick Ravenbeak's butt.
You did it.
Oh, yeah, that's right, not that way. I'm coming for you, Raven douche.
Don't insult
you,
our
Raven.
friend Raven like that.
Not you, Raven. I'm talking about Ravenbeak in the game.
Yeah.
It's not another large tentacle guy, is it?
No, this boss battle is so much cooler.
Oh,
Probably one of the best ones in all of Metroid.
well, I'll take it. Sounds cool.
Oh, there's no teleporter there. Let me. Whoops. Wrong button. Let's try this again. All right, let's try Ferenia. Well, all right. Back to Gavaran.
Oh,
Yes,
are you too
there
far
we go.
away?
What do you mean?
Is it not letting you teleport all the way because you're too far away from this?
No, I was just looking for the best teleportal to pop over there.
Ah,
Otter!
I have no fish and I must squeak.
Oh, damn. You
squeak,
keep
squeak.
coming up with better ones each time.
Oh, how's everybody doing tonight?
Pretty cool. Pretty good.
Lovely.
Drawing details of a spaceship.
Yeah, he is.
The best. Yeah, I'm actually doing a little bit of drawing myself, though I'm not nearly at your level, Frederick. Thought I'd do a bit of doodling tonight. Why not?
What are you drawing? Drawing a blank?
Actually using a bit of reference material.
Cool.
Let's see, using the classic How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way.
Yes, that one, especially the chapter on action, but it's got all the basics in one
Yeah,
place.
yeah, I did grab that. Oh, I'm at 100%. Of
Yeah.
course I grabbed it.
Very good for composition, anatomy, faces, action poses,
Yeah,
all that good stuff.
I read that religiously multiple times when I was a teenager. It was like my starting point, especially the action chapter. I didn't find that info anywhere else. It's a bit more commonly known today because of that book. But yeah, Marvel really pushed the extreme dynamism of images, which I think is what kind of set them apart.
Like, I only know the bare basics of drawing, but just kind of like the overall, like, a lot of the lessons I've learned, it's like, it just straight up points out. And on top of that, it has like several like sub points on top of that where I'm like, oh, I never even thought of it that way, but it makes complete sense.
Yeah, it'll warp your mind a little bit. So are you drawing on paper or digitally?
Oh, this is on paper.
Whoa!
I know, I'm going the old-fashioned way.
But there's no undo, Otter.
I know. That's why I gotta be extra careful. I can't make a single mistake. That's how drawing works.
I wouldn't know. I never made a mistake, so.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
I tried to learn from Frederick's mistakes, and I couldn't find any. Dang it. What kind of teacher are you, Frederick?
I am a terrible one. I'm keeping all my secrets to myself.
The
If you didn't, they
trademark
wouldn't be called
secrets.
My book on how to draw has only one copy, and it doesn't leave the safe.
I was really good at technical drawings with straight lines.
Yes, I'm kind of doing that a little bit. You can also use the French curves. So I don't know if you know about that.
Yeah.
Because Otter, have you used French curves yet?
I have not.
Yes.
So-
I'm a
Those are
basic bitch
great.
when it comes to illustrations.
Well, this is like a weird shape thing you can get. It's kind of like a ruler. So on this, you can basically find any curve. There's usually 3. Like you can buy these in batches. But yeah, you can find any curve that you're going to draw by hand. You're going to find it on this. And this allows you to do nice, clean, inked lines as if you were using a ruler, but for curves.
I don't think I ever had one as fancy as that, but I think I had at least 3 different ones that covered all of them.
That's usually what you got. You got the 3 big ones. This is just a little, thing that was part of a kit. But they're useful. They're super useful because it'll make your lines way cleaner, and it fits with all the other rulered lines if you're doing a technical drawing, like Raven was saying.
Granted, this is very much an amateur speaking, but I just kind of embrace the rough lines a little bit.
Well, yeah. I mean, Tintin, the author for Tintin, Hergé, he had the forced shaky line because he couldn't do like a perfect. No one can really do a perfect line, almost nobody. So instead of trying to make a perfect line, he would purposefully shake a little bit all throughout the line. So when he was actually shaking, it didn't show up because he was like, controlled shaking.
You know what? That's fair. I also have very shaky hands, so that sounds like the perfect technique.
Lean into it.
Into it.
Make it evenly shaken in the line. It'll look like a pattern that's intentional.
All right, Frederick, you were asking what kind of boss this is, if he's a tentacle boss.
It looks like a boxy boss.
I'm just going to... Here he is.
Oh, is that the Void?
Mew.
He's got a nice shiny armor.
When my art teacher showed us how to do perspective drawings, I went bonkers, and I had blocks and blocks of rectangular buildings in perspective view.
Yeah.
This is phase 1. This is the simplest phase.
Dude, when you start, you do your first city.
Oh, I am a long ways off from that.
That's well, I mean, perspective is like 99% mathematical, right?
Yeah.
And here comes
Everything
phase 2.
everything comes from 1 or 2, or in certain cases 3 points of perspective, but it's always 1 or 2. And it's just a question of getting the right proportions, the right height at which to draw the line, and your city kind of grows from there.
This is also
Yeah.
this is one thing I really like about the drawing the Marvel way that I've discovered myself is like you don't really make the right lines first off. You kind of discover the lines a little bit.
Yeah, my lines, I draw like a sculpture a little bit. Like I draw a line and it's never right. So like I'm drawing up and down, up and down. I keep retracing the line until I get the right curve in it. And then I can see which one is the right curve, and then I can erase the messy part around. But yeah, I kind of sculpt the line. It's never straight.
What was it?
Especially-
As John Buscema says, you scribble.
Yes. I do the scribbles in bits and bits and bits. But that's how you get the best line. It's because you don't always get it on the first hand movement, but you can keep shaping it until your hand produces what your eye sees, and then you can erase the extra junk, and then you get to ink it.
It's more like you kind of start off with a bunch of wrong lines, but you find the through line that's the right line.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. You get the general shape, and then you kind of like feel it. Is this muscle running into this muscle the right way? Is she got enough, mass around this area here?
I love how you're being vague with these descriptions.
Well, I mean, we don't want to get the stream.
I see how it is.
I got a dirty mind.
I've got clear intention, I tell you what.
Those foot-long metal rulers were great for perspective stuff.
Yep. I got a T also, the T.
Oh, yeah.
This
These are helpful,
episode
too.
of Weekly Wing It is brought to you by the number pi and the letter T.
Yes, I had a drafting board at one point, I think. That was the coolest thing ever.
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting a, what do you call it, a light box.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
once in a while you want to trace.
We just had the school stupid projector, but it works the same way.
Oh, dude, that's
Then
perfect.
the what is it? I've had like the CAD drawing board. Those are really fun to use.
Oh, I don't know what that is. That sounds cool.
It's where you're kind of like doing like 2D drafting and design and stuff like that for like machine parts and stuff.
Oh, dude,
So
that's
it's
gonna
like
be the best for perspective.
yeah, it's like usually they have like a kind of like a built-in adjustable ruler that you can move up and down the board for like making straight lines. It's really fun.
Yeah. Dude, that's sick.
Also, I'm really digging the Metroid Prime music at the moment. It's
Yes.
fitting the stream very well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Samus is about to just go full spaz on this dude.
You never go full spaz.
I also like doing.
Most people agree that this game was the absolute best portrayal of Samus and her personality.
Really?
Yeah.
The only criticism I've heard is that Nintendo kind of sort of overcorrected a little bit after Other M.
Well, she spoke in this game.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, she had one line, but she spoke it in Chozo. She was voiced by Nikki Garcia, and it was freaking awesome. Here
Oh,
she
nice.
goes. Yeah, the expression you see in her eyes at one point, Doom Guy's got nothing on her.
Really?
Yeah, well, watch. They're about to zoom in on her eyes when she's like utterly just full of wrath. Here we go, right here.
Really?
I think you meant utterly.
Exactly. Utterly fantastic.
Well, she just tapped into her full Metroid powers.
Hey, we otters appreciate Samus, okay?
And you are a wee otter.
Exactly.
Another thing I like doing was taking a square, and then you divide it along each side with like equal number of parts, and then the two perpendicular lines, you draw a straight line from the farthest point to the closest point. So you've kind of got like a spiral inside the square. And then you color in every other block so it's checkered.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay,
a
got
lot
like
of drawing illustrations is a little bit like that. You're drawing your whole character, scene, whatever, and you got to pick, okay, which are the black squares and which are the white. You got to shadow it out evenly in the same way that you do with the the checkered one's obvious, you know which ones to do.
yeah.
But like on a illustration, you got to put the shadows in the right place so that it's not all a pale white drawing. It's got good balances of black and whites.
Oh, that's actually one of my favorite techniques that I just learned from this book about inking. Where
Which book?
How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way.
Oh, okay. I forgot they had a chapter on inking.
One of the things they talk about where it's like, hey, this is kind of what makes good composition, especially with inking, is if you squint your eyes, you can see like a clearly recognizable pattern in the panel. I'm like, oh my god, I never even thought of this. That's incredible.
Dude, it's mind blowing, a lot of stuff in art. There's like hundreds of years of like development of techniques and methods and then you got to find your own style. Depends a lot on your weaknesses. I find style and weakness is kind of I would put it this way. Your style is how you cover up your weaknesses, is what I think. You know, when you have a stylish, beautiful way to cover up what you can't pull off.
You know what? That's fair.
That's what makes a lot of artists' styles, because not everyone can draw everything. And the people who draw the most photographic are not always the most interesting either. Sometimes it's imperfect artists who have a fancy style to it.
There's usually a roughness that makes it compelling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the fun part is you can go in any direction you want to go. Stylistically, I mean.
I miss high school art. My art teacher's name was Mr. Orange. And
Was he an agent by any chance?
You're just making shit up now.
No, I'm serious. And when we finally ended up on Facebook and I found him, friended him and stuff, he was still teaching school, and one of his recent students was like, "What the hell? How many friends does Mr. Orange have, and how does he have more friends than I do?" But yeah, there was art 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Perhaps too powerful.
Some would say unnatural. Could you imagine using the dark side to make more friends? My friend you will be, yes? No?
I did not get to take Art 4 because I changed schools my senior year, not by choice. And the new school that I went to had nowhere near the art program, so I ended up having to take like a drafting class or something. It was the closest I could get for an art class.
Oh, yeah. I was accepted at the Joe Kubert School of Cartoon and Graphic Arts in New Jersey. And they said I was going to be one of the top 3. But fuck it, I couldn't move to the United States from Canada, so I went to the local CJEP, which is like your college. It was a nice one, to be honest, but only like 30 to 50% of the classes were actually good. There was a lot of modern art stuff.
Oh yeah.
But we still had classical drawing, naked babes and all that. And great color theory. Like the same teacher who did our visual arts class, model classes, did the color class. And dude, she went on a hiatus to go to China to study the reds in their sunsets.
Oh wow.
Like that's how dedicated she was to color theory. So it's like listening to her. Like I did my color wheel and she was like, oh, you're like 3 yellows away from that green. Like but it's the same one as that one. It's like, no, it needs to be this, like, and then you keep looking at it until your irises, your eyeballs can denote a wider range of colors. Like if you study colors visually, like if you look at it and try to differentiate all the shades, eventually you'll see more shades. It's like a muscle. Basically.
You're training your eye to notice these things.
You'll see more gradients between the different colors, and that's another moment where you're like Otter was with that stuff. It's like you're like, whoa, and then you're like, how many more can I see? How many more shades? And well, that's when you go down the color rabbit hole, I'd say.
But he was across the board. He wasn't just all drawing it. We had ceramics. Good grief, I don't remember what all we did, but it was like large range of everything art. And there was like a weekly art thing that we had to turn in, and it wasn't necessarily you had to be the best drawer in the class, but it was that he wanted to see you progress in your art style.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, measuring up to yourself and not to other people.
Yeah.
That's a skill you got to take with you for the rest of your life, man, because you don't progress by comparing yourself to other people as much as, improving your own level where you're at.
Yeah, and I had one week where I don't remember what was going on, but something was going on, and I just apparently either I didn't make time for it or something else, and I turned in some crappy piece of thing, and he threw it back at me. He's like, "You can do better."
How to take critiques 101.
Yeah. Well, he knew. Like I hadn't put anything into it. I just like redone whatever something. I think I had redone something that I'd done similarly before or something. There was no progression in it. I just threw something together real quick and said, it'll work.
And he knew it.
Yeah.
Well, it's good, man. It's pushing you. It's like,
pushing the boundaries.
Yeah.
Comfort zone.
And he gave us a lot of for those of us that he thought that he could trust, he gave us a lot of leeway in doing things. Like I was one of the kids that could run errands around the school during class and check on different things. Like one of the gals was always working in the kiln because she knew how to do everything, and somebody else was in one of the other areas and stuff. And I was one of the people that would run around and check on different projects going on in different rooms.
Look at you, access to all the rooms. And that's how you became a security expert.
Look at Raven, the expert over here.
Yeah, well, I'd regularly get stopped in the hall by some teacher or something trying to figure out why I was running around in the hall. I'm like, well, Mr. Orange gave me permission to go do such and such, and they hated that.
I got a hall pass, bitch. Shut the fuck up.
I am the hall monitor, bitch.
What are you doing here?
Yep. But then you start figuring out how to hide in the hallway so they don't find out, and then you slide by them and stuff.
I am the garbage can.
Yeah. Clear time, less than 5 hours.
That's how much we got to go on the show. Only 5 more hours, guys.
Well, no, I think that's how long it took him to finish that.
Oh, that's the time. I love that they have that. You don't need a clock to do speed runs and stuff.
Mission results.
Item collection 100%.
Look at
Nice.
that.
Look at Wrangler.
Times defeated, only 7.
Yeah, that was a bit of an embarrassing. A couple of times I got stupid around an Emmy.
Yeah, you keep going like this in this video game, you're going to get recruited by Space Force.
Become the next starfighter.
Elon's just like, I'm very interested to know how skillfully you can play Metroid, but in space.
Yeah, well, there are plenty of people out there that are far better than I am. I've watched some of the speedrunners, and they pull off stunts I could never do.
Oh, it's straight up autistic. How much they've just like mastered the game.
Yeah, they've broken the game. They got glitches where they can phase through walls and stuff like that, and just I've finished the game without even getting all the power ups. I don't mean the collectibles. I mean I've skipped power ups. I did it without the space jump one time, and that was a pain in the butt in some parts. But yeah, I think my best time is like an hour and 2 hours 14 minutes because I don't use any glitches, and there are ways to get it done in under 2 hours without glitches. I think it was just a little above an hour.
I'm not a big fan of glitch runs. They were never quite as fun to me.
I don't mind glitch runs because it's fun to watch how so many people like figured out how to do it deliberately. The only glitch I ever really did was the underwater bomb jump. That's a simple one, but there's something called a shine sink where you activate a shine spark in a certain way and then do a certain series of moves and it lets you sink through the floor. But if you do it wrong, it's an insta kill.
Hey, we got Corey Barton in the chat.
Corey,
Hey,
what's
good
up,
chat.
man?
All right, don't shout everyone at the same time. You can all say hello to Corey,
I can always be louder if you want.
please.
Hello,
Corey,
Corey Barton,
Corey.
sir.
Wonderful. Welcome aboard.
Wunderbar.
And good morning, Corey, to you. He says, what up, what up?
What up, what up?
What up, gangsta?
Oh, I went to the bullion shop this last weekend, and the secondary guy was there. He's getting ready to set up his own shop in a town farther up north, and his brother's been looking at the upstairs, and he says, "I know exactly what we need to do here. D&D group."
Hey, would you look at that?
Louder!
Yeah, it was only what was it? This last Friday that we got to play Shadow Dark for the first time. Two
Okay.
players died.
I think that one was my best time right there. 2 hours, 13 minutes, 26 seconds. Of course, that was not collecting 100%. That was just 225,
Yeah.
219, 228, 222.
You don't seem to play this as very much.
Wrangler never
Yeah.
plays Metroid, don't you know? It's a rare pastime for him.
Yeah, the 213 was my best clear time. All right, time to change up the tune now.
Oh, I love that track.
I thought this was your favorite version.
Oh yeah, that one's much better.
The hedge says, don't be mean to Corey, Otter. No one likes a testy rodent.
Oh, do I need to clam him now? Instead of stoning, it's clamming.
And Corey says, I think otters are cool.
Otters are cool. They will also rule you all. I'm just saying.
The Metroid Dread played for 500 hours or more. 500 hours of my life sunk into that game.
Do you have otters in Australia, Corey? Or are they like fang teeth otters that can kill you?
If there aren't otters in Australia, there will be. I'm just saying.
Gonna reproduce.
We multiply well like otters, actually.
There's too many of you already.
There's never too many otters. I'm just saying it right now. You can never have too many water weasels in the house.
Otters versus mongooses. Who wins?
Water weasel doesn't give a shit.
Neither does a mongoose. Let's face it. Mongooses are the weasels of the feline family, and otters or weasels are the mongooses of the canine family. They're pretty much the same critter, just one's from canine, one's from feline.
I still think one of my favorite videos out there is where it shows like a honey badger just getting bitten by like a black mamba snake.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh yeah, you think the honey badger is like dead, but no, he's just passed out while his body just works the poison out of his system. He gets back up, he's like, fuck that black mamba, I'm going after it.
And he finishes like chewing up the mamba like a snack.
Oh, did you see?
Yeah, he just swept it off and kept going.
Did you see that clip the other day? Somebody posted something about the way I deal with trolls every day or something. Is this guy that keeps kicking a snake?
Yes, I posted that in the Discord because I thought it was too funny. That snake just
good.
would not learn. let me pull that up so we can all laugh. I mean, at a certain point, at first it's like, what are you doing to that poor snake? And then after a while, it's like, okay, this snake is just asking for it.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find it. Did I put that in Frederick's?
I think I
Or
saw it in
Otters?
Otters.
It was probably mine.
Okay, I gotta scroll up for a bit to find it here. Jeez, you guys talk too much in here. I can't find the stuff.
I
posted
know,
earlier.
right?
Corey
Oh,
says,
there it is. There it is.
I think so. We do got ferrets. Wow, those are fighting words, Otter.
Oh my god.
Called you a ferret.
I'm not a ferret. I'm a water weasel. Thank you. There is a difference.
You guys see my new post on Andromedoids?
No, I did not.
What post?
What is an andromenoid?
It's a hot, sexy cyberboard chick. You don't know what it is, but you want it.
It's the best thing ever. It's the best thing ever.
I
It's
know
the
what
best thing, the
Andromeda
greatest
is.
man in the last century.
You will want to get as many as your Pokemon collection.
All right, you guys ready for this?
Yeah.
This is on X, and it is. Whoops. It is. By the way, what is it? Hunter Eagleman posted this. It says a rare video of me dealing with trolls every day. He does not want him crossing that path.
Really doesn't. Also, that snake is pissed.
And he doesn't learn. He keeps coming right back at him. Like, all he wants you to do is go away. That's all you got to do is just go away.
Snake is like, fuck this.
Like I said, at first you're like, what's he doing to that poor snake? And then after so many times, it's like, okay, the snake's asking for it.
I don't know. I don't like snakes, okay? Maybe it's just a phobia thing. Who knows? Otters don't mix well with snakes. But, yeah, that snake had it coming.
All right, let's, Corey, you got, where's your Andromenoid post?
Let's get that Andromenoid post up here. And
You got to give him a wrench in the YouTube so he can post links in the chat.
oh, he doesn't have one.
I think it would show up if you had one.
Oh, good point.
Usually does.
Yeah, allow me to fix that. There. Now he should be able to post links.
You got a wrench, Corey. Abuse it while you can.
Take that wrench and throw it into the works.
Corey says, yes,
No,
Oh yeah.
I have the power to rule all.
but notice the ongoing theme with him and his keyboard here.
Yeah, some of his keys are stuck because he doesn't clean out his keyboard.
All right, let me go click that link and
Click it. Double click it if you dare.
Yes, yes.
I'm gonna click the
good.
heck out of it. Share screen.
This track sounds like a siren playing on a harp.
Did it?
It's very soothing, I tell ya. I will hear no dissent.
A little bit too soothing, I would even say.
I finished coloring another page for Andromenoids. Tried out some new rain effects on this scene. What do you guys think?
Blow him up.
Yeah, we need to get a closer look, okay?
Yeah, we can't
Careful
judge
scrutiny.
at this distance, Wrangler. You have to zoom in.
More!
I can't anymore. I don't have any more zoom option.
This is
Oh,
a
that's
crime
good.
against humanity, Wrangler.
That's good.
Open image and new tab.
Yeah, look at her. I mean, try not to look at her.
That's a bra of steel right there.
She looks French.
Oh yeah, very French.
Were her parts made in France, Corey?
Heavy Metal Magazine would be proud.
Everyone shall say hot like this now. It has been foretold.
By the great mystics of
Police.
I like her hairdo.
That'll make people interested in signing up to be police.
I like her Babylons.
old. I can see two great big reasons why I should check this out. Guns and
The
look
rain-
at that coloring.
The rain effects and the band-aid on her cheek.
Yeah, I like the fire
Exactly.
lighting on the second panel. You could see flames reflect on her derriere.
She actually sort of has like a bit of that Eve look, just a little bit. The ponytail, I mean.
Gotcha.
I'm too busy looking at her lips to check out the ponytail. She's got sweet eyes too. I like that. He's got just a couple of eyelashes at the right spots. Like
She's got great big eyes.
Huge tracts of land.
Yeah.
I watched one of the heavy metal movies the other night. It was awesome.
Which one did you watch?
That was Corey saying. I was reading what Corey said. I didn't watch them.
Oh, which one did you watch, Corey?
Yeah. He also said I put some extra time into the wetness effects.
I'm sure you did.
It did not go to waste.
He's working hard to get her wet, is what he's trying to say.
Of course.
Oops, is my mic still on?
Yep. You got fire and water going on in this scene.
That's a good point. Good contrast. I love the partial detail in the rooftop stuff too. Like it fades out, the level of detail in the crevices and cracks kind of fade out towards the light. The wood structures are highly detailed. You got like ropes holding them together. You got bark here and there. Rivets and shit. Like it's very detailed. It's a good use of details because he doesn't overdo the details. He places it in the right spots.
So much detail, and it's great.
Check out the.
I hope he doesn't hear me say compliments and say
That-
nice things.
It's not called a magazine. What is it when you have the strip like that of ammunition?
That's a dirty magazine. Is it not?
There's a term for that. It's not magazine. It's not clip.
It's a belt,
It might be belt.
munition belt.
Yeah. The chain?
Chain of command.
Chain of ammo.
Obviously.
Because
She's the top of the chain of command with that ammo.
I think you have links around each of the shells, and then they interconnect. I think.
How much time did it take you to draw that, Corey? All the little everything in that ammo chain or ammo belt. That must have been tedious.
I like to think Corey's answer is just, you don't want to know.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But nice work, Corey. Real nice work.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
It's spectacular, dude. We're looking forward to that Andromedoids book.
The Andromenoids.
Just to add more pressure on there a little bit.
Says, unfortunately, I didn't draw any leaf to show you how it's done.
No, I know. It's like Rob Liefeld and feet. You avoid what you can't draw, Corey. It's normal. It's what artists do. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Take it in stride.
Yeah. Oh, you guys saw that opening sequence I played today? Luvapor did that.
Oh, you should play it again, Sam.
All right, hang on a sec.
Yeah.
やエイリアンめまだまだ食らえよしいただきまだだ来い
Yeah, and it's all because what was it? He started off with he turned a picture of Haley into a photorealistic person, and it looked really cool.
Yeah.
And King and he said, "Oh, the bangers and mash that's written on the side of the gun, that was a studio notes for the live action movie." And then King Bawb was in there. He said, "Or the cartoon," so he decided to turn it into an anime with that one. But looking at the two photorealistic person versions of Haley that were in there, King Bawb said, "I'm sure Tom Sawyer and Huck Finn came to blows over her." Yeah, he also did this one. He was trying to. Well, I told him I was using that video he made to make an opening sequence. He said, "Well, here's one for you," and he pops this up into the Discord.
Computer exit!
Don't you love how the mouth really matched up with the words there? Looks like it was dubbed from another language.
Yeah, it's getting there though. I did a little bit of dubbing yesterday for one of those videos I'm doing on Grok. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna need one of my characters to like mouth the words to the song, like if it's gonna be a video at some point. And so I tell Grok, okay, have her say this and this line, and the lips moved the right way. Like, yeah, I could instruct it what to say. It's not perfect. It flubs a lot, but once in a while it gets good. It gets good stuff.
I think Grok's animation and drawing abilities are getting better. I still think it needs a lot of work in the audio department, though.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't dream to use the audio from Grok.
Yeah. But concerning my characters, considering this one,
I just about her character. How Otter, how well do you think she's written?
Sabrina?
Yeah.
Oh, quite well actually.
Thank
She's actually my favorite character in book 2.
Thank you.
How do you write women so well?
I think of a man, and I take away reason and accountability.
It's just a bait question. You got baited on it.
Corey says it's BS. I gotta pay for Grok to use it. I think Quentin, aka Luvabor, he is on a paid tier of Grok Imagine.
Yeah.
And that's what he's using to make those videos.
You got it. I can get maybe a good minute worth every day.
Yeah, I think they recently changed that because I can't get much of anything from Grok these days.
You used to be able to get a lot more off a regular tier, and I mean, I guess it cost them so much to keep that thing going.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I can't.
Why they did it.
I can't fault them for saying, "All right, we gotta, charge for this," because we're all abusing. I abuse it all the time, but for really dumb things like, what would happen if this character met that character and they had a fight and blah blah blah. And oh, by the way, one of my characters, Marshall Logan O'Connor, Grok gave him a 45% chance of beating Homelander in a fight.
Well, that's less than 50%.
Yeah, but still, I mean, considering what Homelander is, that's not bad odds.
Oh, Corey says to the question, how long did it take to draw all that? He says, it took a bit, but it doesn't matter how much time it takes. Well, he's also got an advantage because he's starting like 8 hours before we are.
Gray, what's up, man? Good to see you.
Well, thank you, Sunny Days.
Yeah.
Hey, sunny days with great
I'm
clouds.
assuming
Hail.
that's gray, cloudy day with a newer name.
Well, the sun is shining now, so that's good to see.
Awesome. He's not just a gray cloud. He is the silver lining.
Yeah. Yeah, the details are coming in now. I don't know if you want to... I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Ooh, let the camera adjust.
Oh, wow.
I can do live animations, folks. Gotta make the sound effects like... I can't go further than that. I got a block on the other end.
Got some writing on it.
Yeah, it says wavelength.
Well, yeah, I've seen that, but I meant the numbers on the side. It's like
Yes, I just added that. Just
74440.
D.
Oh, D.
N7444D, the N7444 Delta.
And see, I developed the style of the window panes. I gave them a little bit more like futuristic kind of, I don't know what you call that, intricate...
Millennium Falcon, Death Star vibes.
Gribbling is what they call like technology that's meant to be visual but doesn't actually do anything. It's gribbling.
Little stylization.
Exactly. It's got to look good. But these will be super tiny. Like they'll be very, very fine lines. Mighty fine.
Yeah. The tail number, the N7444D.
Yes.
That was the tail number on my grandfather's plane when he used to fly.
Wow.
That's why I chose that.
Yeah, my dad used to fly too.
And my dad looked it up a couple years ago. At the time, the plane was still in service. It was still being used. Yeah, it was a little four-seater personal plane, prop plane, but
that's freaking cool.
But it looked like some guy out in California owned it, and it was still in service. I don't know if it still is today. Now that was a few years back when he looked it up. But my grandfather, when he got his heart condition, he had to sell the plane. You develop a heart condition, you lose your pilot's license. I can't imagine why. I mean, that was back in the 80s when he had that, and somebody was still flying it just a few years ago. It was still registered.
That's cool.
Yeah, I don't remember which YouTuber it was, but might have been one of the car racers. He was looking for a helicopter that looked like the one from Magnum PI, and he found one that had been bought and like shipped down to like South America, and I think they put it together, and the guy might have flown it once or something, and then it was put into storage and hadn't been flown for like 20 or 30 years or something.
Yeah.
And so it was sold as is, and he got it all packed up, put in a shipping container, and moved back up here. And they put it all back together. And they for what he was wanting to do, I think he was having to swap out the engine or parts of it or something. But yeah, he got it all like rebuilt. It looks spanking brand new and stuff. And they've been flying it around.
Nice. Yeah, that reminds me. That's another dumb thing I use Grok for. I asked Grok if in the movie Independence Day, during that last big dogfight aerial battle, how would it have gone if they dispatched Airwolf? Grok said it would have been.
You got to be the only guy that thinks of these questions.
Pretty fast.
Grok is getting smarter just because of like Wrangler's questions.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh yeah. Here's one. I asked Ron Stoppable versus Dan Hibicki, and it actually gave it to Ron. You guys know who Dan Hibicki is, right?
Nope.
Nope.
Don't think so.
Hang on.
Let me zoom out a little bit as I continue working on
This guy from Street Fighter.
Oh, okay. No wonder. Oh, this Ken guy.
Yeah, he's kind of like a parody of Ryu and Ken.
Yes.
Yeah, it says both are classic comic relief fighters who punch way above their usual bumbling sidekick joke character weight in key moments. But Ron edges it out due to better high-end feats, versatility, and that one big wild card. Talking about his monkey kung fu. He actually becomes he accesses it, and he kind of becomes somewhat superhuman and takes on things that Kim Possible couldn't handle.
Oh yeah.
And suddenly Ron's in there, just like soloing everything when he taps into his kung fu. Yeah, I got all sorts of dumb questions I like to ask Grok. One time, Grok actually called me Saboteur Supreme because I was doing things like, what happens if you transport, beam in a bunch of tribbles onto the Death Star?
He's just cajoling you to get all your strategies out of you. This is
Corey, that wasn't Ron in the pink. That was Dan Hibicki from Street Fighter. Yes, why is Ron wearing pink? No, that was Dan. Yeah, but said at first stormtroopers or staff on there would think, oh, they're cute, keep them as pets, and a couple weeks later, the Death Star would pretty much be in trouble. All the vents are plugged up, overheating, systems going down. The rebellion wouldn't even have to go blow it up. The tribbles just multiplying would end up crushing the station from the inside. Then I asked what would happen if Pinhead from Hellraiser had their hooks in someone, was about to pull them into the labyrinth, and then all of a sudden that person happens to be named Lydia, and she says, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. And I figured things don't go well for Pinhead after that. That's because of all these types of things. Grok called me Saboteur Supreme because I'm just going around in the dumbest, most comical ways.
You have to turn some of these into videos, dude. You have to do your own, like, Batman, like, insurance files, but you're, like, call them Wrangler versus or something.
Yeah.
Gray says, good grief, you have some cool questions. Well, thank you, Gray. Yeah, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Mongol from Star Wars Expanded Universe. Are you?
No.
I am
Yeah.
not.
It's this. It's in the more unexplored area of the galaxy, and it's this creature that like everything is afraid of. It kind of spreads. It's taking on, kind of consuming and taking on the form of what it consumes, but it's all a hive mind, and it is like the most considered the most dangerous creatures or singular being, or it's like a bunch of different creatures, but with one mind in the galaxy. It is the most feared, most dangerous thing, and is the biggest threat in the galaxy.
Like the
So I
Borg.
asked Grok, what would happen? What would happen if we released Metroids on Mongol? And Grok said, "You have simultaneously saved and doomed the Star Wars galaxy."
Saved him, dude.
Well, saving it because Mongol acts a lot like the X-Parasite, of which Metroids are the natural predators. But at the same time, those Metroids, should they get out of hand, are going to end up being a bigger threat to the galaxy than Mongol. So,
I see.
yeah, Grace said this. It had a lot to do with Dark Horse stories. I forget how many different comic companies had Star Wars. I know Marvel did, Dark
Marvel
Horse did. I thought there was one other, wasn't there?
Marvel started it. I think, yeah, Dark Horse. It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, Star Wars can pick and choose who they want to do business with, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dark Horse Comics did the Dark Side Luke Skywalker, and I think that I didn't get to read all of it, but based upon what I've read about it and stuff, it sounds like they did a really good job.
Luke Darkwalker.
Because he joined the dark side, learned all about it, and then he sabotaged it.
Damn you, Luke. You were supposed to be the chosen one.
Now I am the master, says the otter.
Now I am.
Oh yeah, another one of mine. Darkseid defeated by Family Guy absurdity. I asked Grok what would happen if Darkseid was taking control of an entire reality with his anti-life equation, but then all of a sudden, Peter Griffin and the giant chicken got into a fight, and Darkseid was caught between them.
God, they have to study your brain right now.
Gray says Marvel had it in the late 70s, 80s, then the early 90s. Dark Horse had the license. Now it is Marvel again, of course. Yeah, which does make sense since Disney owns both properties. They're going to want Marvel to do it. Now, actually, here's the question: how many different comics had Transformers? I know it started with Marvel. In fact, all the personalities, names, and stuff of the Autobots and Decepticons and backstories was written by guys from Marvel for Hasbro.
Well,
But
Transformers are popular again. Like,
Yeah.
they have a really good series with incredible art. I'm not joking you. The art is fucking wild on Transformers.
My favorite, I think, was
And
Dreamwave. Their
They're
models were perfect.
They're also crossing over with G.I. Joe and another, another brand or something.
Oh, what was it? Trying to think. Damn it, I'm losing my train of thought. Ignore me.
Did someone say
Oh,
something?
you're here?
Somehow, I am here. I weaseled my way in.
Thought you changed the key. Changed the locks, Wrangler.
Oh,
Can't keep me out.
he's an otter. What do you expect?
You always get inside somehow.
Yeah, but did you guys see the video I posted into the Discord off YouTube called "The Mythology of Hector Ramirez"?
Did I? I'm not sure.
Because he wove together Transformers, G.I. Joe, Gem and the Holograms, Inhumanoids, and a few others. He was a news reporter, and he showed up in all those different
Oh,
shows.
yeah.
Because they were all kind of connected. In fact, in Transformers, Cobra Commander showed it up once in season 3.
and also I think it was Marissa Fairborn was her name. I think she's believed to be the daughter of Flint and Lady J.
Whoa. Spoilers.
Hayes, what's up, bud? My cat's ready to hop up on the computer desk again.
I'm doing some minute details here with the fans.
Yeah, I'm about to drop that into the chat. That video. And there's the link. It's the mythology of Hector Ramirez and how he tied together all the different Hasbro cartoons from the 80s.
Is it a long one?
Yeah, they call. Let me see. I think it was like 20 minutes or something. Let me double check it. It is. It's 14 minutes.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, but pretty much he was. I think they called him the Kevin Bacon of the Hasbro toy universe. You know, everybody could be connected to Hector Ramirez. I wonder if Chill Kid's got anything new coming out soon.
We haven't heard from him in a bit.
We were just hearing from him just now with that music I was playing.
Oh, you know what I mean.
Yeah. I would like to hear from him again. It's been a little while.
Yeah, we should invite him on or something.
Yeah.
A little while.
Make a Chill Kid special episode.
That would be cool.
Yeah, last time he had made his own voice studio, and he seems to be always productive. That guy.
He's a busy guy.
You gonna draw in any clouds, or are you leaving the rest of the page blank? It's gonna be a storm of leaves.
Well, space is kind of empty
everywhere. He's gonna be arriving in Australia, down on there.
For Australia, you have it the wrong direction. It needs to be upside down.
Well, this is the way to
There
go.
we go. Now it's in Australia.
This is the normal way to view it. See, Corey probably recognizes its shape now.
It's on its way to the South Pole.
Yep.
It looks cool upside down too. It looks like it's doing like a snowbird demonstration.
It's a Klingon bird of prey. Corey. That is absolutely gorgeous, Frederick. Awesome
thank
work,
you.
man.
Thank you, sir.
Wait, is that a play? I'm with Corey on this one. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. Gray also agrees it does look cool upside down.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's a big trick in drawing is you flip your image, your drawing in mirror mode, you look at it upside down and stuff like that. And if it looks good from all directions, it's probably well done.
Nice and symmetrical.
Yep, I mean, it took a little bit of while to get the beak at the beginning. And I think once we got that, it started to feel like it's got a lot more personality.
Yeah. They wish they had this in Star Trek Voyager. It would take the wavelength 7 years to cross the galaxy. Instead of how many years was Voyager looking at for their trip?
Voyager, was that the one that was driven by a woman?
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
they were transported to like the other side of the galaxy in the Delta Quadrant, and they were just trying to get back home. And they were looking at like what was it, like a 40-something year trip more maybe, because they were so far.
So you're saying when they gave the woman the ship, she got lost immediately,
Yep.
Yes.
even with all that navigation and GPS.
Well, didn't she immediately get in a wreck with another ship and have to beam them all on board?
Was she trying to park it?
Yeah, they were in a volatile nebula trying to track down another ship, and then something happened and transported them all to the other side of the galaxy. And then I just went blank. The Maquis, the folks on the Maquis ship had to go on Voyager because their ship got destroyed in the transport.
Yep.
It was probably one of the worst treks, yet it was my favorite. I can't even tell you why. I look at it, I know it's bad, but I just enjoy it. I enjoyed it even more once they had 7 of 9 on there.
You're allowed to like bad stuff. Like there's a lot of bad movies I just love. It's fun to revisit because some of them are entertaining or they're just a lot of fun. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter they're bad films or B movies.
Hell Comes
And they
to
had some of my
Frogtown
most
comes
hated
to mind.
episodes in all of Star Trek too. What was that, Otter?
Hell Comes to Frogtown is a movie that comes to mind for me.
Yeah, with Roddy Piper.
Yeah.
Dudes, those frogs, there's something.
Very fun movie, but not technically a good movie.
No, well, it's got a lot of tropes. I had a fun time watching it, but yeah, your girlfriend might not like it.
Corey's there with you.
Hell Comes to Frogtown is an awesome movie. Yes, it's over the top. It's really cool. The frog Muppets or costumes are really good, dude. They're better than today's CGI.
Also, the second Deathstalker movie is worth checking out. Not the first one, the second one specifically.
Oh, right.
Second one is pure cheese. The first one's kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie. Second one is awesome.
I got a message from a friend the other day, and she's like, first I couldn't follow it. So it was like They Live something or other, blah blah blah, and I'm like, are you talking about the movie where they're wearing sunglasses and they can see the aliens and stuff? And she says, yeah, and I'm like, yeah, I'm familiar with it. That's where all the modern memes come from.
I love that movie so much.
Oh, it's great. I rewatched it recently last year. It's a good one.
I just caught me off guard because I was like, she's watching this? And
I'm
it turns
here
out she
to
actually
chew
likes it.
bubble gum and kick ass.
Which is weird because there it is. It might even be his most known piece of media. They Live. It might eclipse his wrestling career.
Oh, for Roddy Piper. I thought you were going to say for John Carpenter. I was about to disagree.
No, I was talking about Roddy Piper. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Corey says, I watched the movie Open Grave with my bro Clayton, and it was awesome. But for some reason, it got low ratings. Have any of you seen that one?
No.
I have not, actually.
Neither have I.
Brave? No.
But a lot of great films had bad openings or terrible ratings.
Oh, yeah.
Blade Runner.
Yeah. Which is, Blade Runner is a freaking masterpiece. I'm sorry, but it is. You may like it or not, but it is fantastic.
I won't contest that it isn't a masterpiece, but it wasn't always a masterpiece.
No, well, there's different versions of it too. Yeah, you got to get the right one.
What was it? The Living Dead or whatever it was, the movies that led up to Army of Darkness?
Evil Dead.
Evil
Yes,
Dead, Evil Dead 2, and Army of Darkness.
Yeah. Apparently,
I have no
bad
Bruce
movies.
Campbell clips. I gotta change that soon.
Groovy.
Yeah, apparently those didn't have very good ratings, and then suddenly it got a cult following.
I think that kickstarted Sam Raimi's entire career was just cult followings.
Mm-hmm. Well, the two of them did a bunch of different things, including like the Hercules and I think Xena, didn't they do Xena as well?
Yeah, that was Sam Raimi.
No kidding. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
You ever wonder why that show is so cheesy? It's all Sam Raimi.
Yeah.
And then Bruce Campbell was the thief in his character showed up in a couple of the Hercules episodes and a couple of Xena episodes.
Yeah. I remember when I think it was over on Swords and Starships channel. Captain Garrett was doing his podcast, and it was going off on these people who were saying, "Oh, we finally have a good female lead," and it was like for some horrible movie, and he's like, "Do you not realize how many good female leads there were?
Yeah,
people loved them, and now you're up here. Oh, I'm the first this, first that." This was a couple of years ago, and so I just listed off a bunch of badass babes in a comment, just a whole bunch of them from movies that people loved. You know, from everything from Angelina Jolie to Gina Davis, but every other name was Xena. You know, it was like, you know, we got Laura Croft, Xena, Gina Davis, Xena, Sigourney Weaver, Xena. It's just
Oh, dude, I have a Sigourney Weaver clip. Hold on. I got to bring it up. You guys are going to get a kick out of this. It's got to be in my bookmarks. Because you saw the Predator one. There's an alien one. I did not bookmark it. Or did I bookmark it in the wrong place?
Yeah, Jolie was a great Tomb Raider. She was the most accurate as far as appearance, that's for certain. It's funny when the Killjoys come out and go, "We're organs for this character model. Real women don't look like that." It's like, has no one ever seen Angelina Jolie? I mean, yes, women look like that. You're just pissed off because you don't look like that.
Because Jennifer Lawrence was the first female actress that did anything.
She was the first female actress.
I don't get mad because I don't look like the male protagonists in video games that are all jacked muscles and stuff. Would I love to look like that? Sure. But am I willing to get off my butt and hit the gym to look that way? No. So I can't be mad at anybody. But when I go to play a character in a game, dang it, I want to look like that in the game. You know, I'm not going to do that in real life, but yeah, I want that. I want something aspirational in the game. And you would think it would be the same for the ladies, and it turns out the actual gamer chicks do like the good-looking ladies in there. It's just the ones who don't play video games. Well, hey, this is popular. This is a good place to push our ideology.
It's the Karens.
Fu Man Blue says Wrangler is too old for the gym. I'm not too old. Oh, okay, maybe I am, but I make up for it by being really immature. How you doing, Fu? Good to see you.
Hey, Fu Man Blue.
Hell, Fu Man Blue.
One of the most streams on YouTube. Should I hit the gym?
Just do it!
Okay.
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 What is this, Eeyore?
What does it matter?
Starting to sound like Stormcrow from the game last week. he played this absolutely resigned, like all his, vanity, all his vanity, but not even that excited about it. Just like he had given up on life and went along for the adventure anyway.
This is the most depressed half-orc I've ever seen.
It was every time he said something in character, it cracked me up. I mean,
time to put you out of your misery. Rolls in that one.
Yeah, he did that. He goes, we were fighting the big boss at the end. He goes, "I will now put you out of your misery." And he did. He rolled a fumble, and he goes, "Never mind. I'll put you out of your misery next round."
It's Stormcrow lost it whenever it came to that role. I just heard him in the background. I was like, oh yeah, he's lost it.
He had me laughing through the whole game. Almost everything he said was comedy gold.
It was really good, honestly.
And then Billy Bob with that oil on the lamp trick. That I think that was a good chunk of what saved the day there too.
I thought for sure his character was gonna die, but no. Fantasy Columbo died, and the Goblin died. Daz, the Wizard Goblin.
That. I didn't expect them to go down so quick. I thought my character was going to be the first to go because
there were a couple moments where I was like, "Is Wrangler's character gonna die? He may very well die."
I thought he was going to die. I was expecting it, especially since he's the fighter type and has the most hit points, so he's running at the front of the pack. But anybody could potentially one-shot him because everybody's attack output was almost as good as is almost right up there with their amount of hit points if they had that many hit points.
Well, you got to be careful.
Anybody could get one shot killed at any time.
In Otter's games, the birds can kill you.
I felt so bad at the end of that game. I was like, oh, it came down to that? Oh.
An hour and a half of prepping to go do a mission where you get off the ship and get killed by some wild birds.
It's a sign we were never meant to be.
I mean, you all were a bunch of Gungans after all. Call me racist all you want, but the Gungans, it doesn't usually end up happy for them.
It's a case of natural selection.
It was the most natural selection game I think I've ever run. I was like, oh, so that's how this is going to be, huh?
I was just double checking to see if I still had that Gungan pick for the character ad, which he was a pilot, so it was a Gungan wearing like a Top Gun style leather flight jacket, standing in an airfield with an F-15 behind him. It was utterly ridiculous. Let's see, but the character I was playing that time. Let's see, it was this guy right here. Oh, nope, that's this. Oh,
that's Stunks. Ah, yes, good old Jeff.
Yep, that's his name, Jeff.
And his relationship with Pixie Steen.
Don't want to know.
Yeah, you don't want to know.
It's my character, and I don't even want to know. I was expecting him to die pretty much like in the first quarter of the playthrough, and somehow he made it to the end.
The characters I thought were most likely to die actually made it to the very end. I was shocked. I was like, you know what? You all just set the final boss. No, you set the wizard on fire, and then you all managed to paralyze the boss. And I'm like, you know what? That was very clever on your all's part, because otherwise you all were probably dead.
Survive.
Yeah. I was hoping you had forgotten I had that move in my repertoire by the time we got
I did forget it, but I was like, oh, thank God. This isn't going to be a TPK after all.
It's like, I didn't even say what I was doing. I just hit the button and let it pop up on the die roll chart. And you're like, oh.
Yeah, I legit forgot about it. I was like, oh, that's cool. That's really going to help you out. My God.
But I honestly didn't think I would make it to the point where I could use that. So I was so happy to hit that button.
It was a very satisfying button press.
I pushed the button. I later go down the hole.
Good timing.
I peed in the pool. Yay.
Yay.
I peed in your pool. Yay.
I love that.
Well, we're almost 3 hours in. We're like 50 minutes past wrap up. Shall we do the parting plugs, guys?
Let's do the party plugs.
The party plugs or the party plugs?
I don't know.
Third-party
What one
Well,
sound,
either way, it's a
I don't-
plug.
I don't want to know what a party plug is. That doesn't sound quite right.
It's some kind of plug.
Corey says, "No, don't end."
Don't worry, Corey. We're still gonna plug it.
Phrasing.
Phrasing.
All right,
We'll be
let's
back
start with you,
tomorrow.
Otter.
Oh, well, I was just going to run into it.
Oh, okay, go for it, man.
Just saying to Corey, we're going to have a show tomorrow with Sheldon as our main guest. We're going to be looking at his campaign that he's got out.
Finally
and-
got him on screen. Yes.
So, yes, like and sub to my channel and be there at 8 p.m. Eastern for a great show. I'm out.
Otter.
Well, if you want to check out my books, you can find Steel and Stormbright on Amazon. It is the best sword and sorcery this side of the Otter Kingdom. Trust me, I am the best otter. I am the king of water weasels, your lord, your liege. Buy my book. It's very good. Also, it has some really cool art in it. Yeah, you'll like it. Good fantasy, good sword and sorcery. You like Fafhrd and the Grey Mouser? You like Conan? You like Elric and Melniboné? Good. I do too. Now give me money and fish. Bam.
Bam.
It is the best. The utterly best thing you could buy all year. So check it out now. Squeak, squeak.
Squeak, squeak. Raven.
I'm going to show for The Legend of Shalar by Maji Nell.
Is it back up?
Hmm?
Is it back up yet?
What do you mean back up?
It was offline for a bit.
Oh, it was? I was not aware
Yeah.
of that. But
I
currently-
just learned about it.
Wow. Okay, we'll have to look into that. But I'm about 60% of the way through, and it's been pretty good.
Alrighty.
But buy your book once it comes back.
All right. And Frederick, anything else you want to call out? He's going to call out that big, beautiful mute button.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's AFK.
I think
Yep,
so,
probably.
too.
All right, then. I guess I'll show for myself. And I'm going to mimic Otter's book show. First, let me get the proper... Oh, nope, that's Nomad the Cat. My bad. Where is it? Ah, there we go. Here we are. Okay. That's more like it. All right, check out my books, Haley Star Bad Kitty and Bad Kitty Haley's World. Do you like Harry Potter? Do you like Mighty Max? Do you like video games? Well, obviously, if you're watching this, you must have some like for video games. What does that have to do with this? Well, you heard of lit RPGs. These are not lit RPGs, but you could call them lit Metroidvanias. They are magic-fueled sci-fi adventures, and you can find them on Amazon. Go to Amazon and type in Bad Kitty Frequency Studios. They will pop right up. You will fall in love with Haley and Elizabeth. These two girls are awesome. They're a lot of fun. Check it out. And not only will you enjoy it, I kept them clean. You can share them with your kids. So go ahead and check that out. It's great adventure stories. And also check out my Substack under Frequency Studios, where there's a short story set in the same continuity about some LA detectives trying to solve a missing persons case. You can also follow me over on X. I am under Frequency Studios. Just dropped the first E because somebody else beat me to it. You know, well, such is life. But yeah, you can check all that out over on X, Substack, and we will be back tomorrow on Frederick's channel for Proof of Comics with Sheldon. And let's see, anything else I'm forgetting? I don't think so. I think I pretty much nailed it all. And what the heck? I'm going to run this little thing that Luvaport put together one more time because it's just too funny.
Computer exit!
Gotta love that. All right. Anything else that anybody wants to bring up before we shut this down?
I have something to say.
Let me zoom in one last time.
Gorgeous.
Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful.
Look at that.
Yep.
Next step is going to be to make like collectible models out of it.
Yeah, right? And Otter, you had something to say?
Exactly. I have something to say. It's better to burn out than to fade away.
All right. Well, if you enjoyed this presentation, hit the like, and if you didn't, we appreciate you stopping by. We'll see you next time, and God bless.
Squeak, squeak.
Is Otter going to quote more bumper stickers? Corey says need more details.
There can be only one.
Good night.
Yeah.
Jewish space laser.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.